If you time a major purchase correctly, credit card companies will actually provide you an interest-free loan for up to 45 days. This tactic is called floating the float. The goal is to maximize the physical delay between the moment you swipe your card and the moment the money actually leaves your checking account. To pull this off, you need exactly 3 things: your banking app, a calendar, and a strict history of paying your card balance in full every single month. Aligning these 3 elements gives you a predictable method for controlling the exact timing of your largest cash outflows. Step 1. Open your banking app and download your most recent PDF statement. On the first page, you will find a payment due date. This is the final deadline to pay for the spending you did in the previous billing cycle. However, there is a second distinct date, the statement closing date. This is the snapshot moment when the bank tallies up your recent purchases to calculate your next bill. This mock statement shows how the dates function. The statement closing date is highlighted here at the top, marking the end of your spending window. The payment due date sits below it, representing the deadline to actually pay that calculated balance. Mixing up these 2 dates prevents you from utilizing the maximum payment window. You must separate the day the bank counts your spending from the day you are required to pay for it. Step 2. Verify that your previous month's statement balance was paid entirely in full. Credit cards offer an interest-free grace period between your closing date and your due date, but this is a conditional perk. It is only granted to users who carry 0 revolving debt. If you leave even a small portion of a balance unpaid from a previous cycle, you void this grace period on all future spending. This diagram illustrates the consequences. Starting with a $0 balance on the left means your new purchases sit at 0% interest. Starting with an outstanding balance on the right means the bank hits any new swipe with compounding interest the exact day the transaction occurs. Attempting to delay your payments without a clean slate backfires. You end up paying high daily interest fees just to hold on to your own cash. Step 3 is the golden swipe, waiting to make a large purchase until exactly 1 day after your statement closing date. Let's trace the math. If you buy an item on day 29, the statement closes on day 30. Your bill is generated immediately and your payment is due just 15 days later. But if you shift that swipe by just 48 hours, you cross the threshold. By purchasing on the first day of the new billing cycle, you bypass that immediate statement entirely. Your purchase then sits on your account for a full 30 days before the bank takes its next snapshot to calculate your bill. Once that next statement finally closes, the standard 15-day grace period kicks in. Those 15 days stack on top of the 30 days we've already accrued. Exercising 24 hours of patience moves a major cash outflow a month and a half into the future. Step 4. Instead of spending the cash you've retained, move it into a high-yield savings account. During your 45-day float window, that money will generate interest for you while it remains in your possession. The primary risk here is relying on memory. If your due date falls on a weekend or a holiday, bank posting delays could trigger late penalties. To prevent this, schedule an automated transfer from your savings to pay the credit card bill exactly 3 working days prior to your final due date. This final step ensures you collect interest on the bank's money while the bill remains outstanding. Executing the golden swipe allows you to manufacture your own breathing room on major expenses. Identify your exact closing date in your banking app today and set a recurring calendar reminder for your personal swipe day. Maintaining a 0 revolving balance month to month keeps this system functional without costing a cent in interest. True financial leverage comes from understanding the rules of a system well enough to make them work to your advantage.